guys, we're heading out on an adventure this morning. I might as well tell you everything because I'm going to use it as my thumbnail for this video. We are picking up the Caddy Gremmie from David Freiburger. He's not going to be there today, but we'll meet him another day. But I bought the Caddy Gremmie. He put it up for sale. I was on it. I guess there were a couple other guys, like 36 of us trying to get it. And I'm the lucky dog who got it. So you guys are with me. We're going to go pick it up. We're going to the Hot Rod Ranch, which is super cool. We're going to get to meet some guys there, take a look around. And hopefully, timing is going to be the issue there. But we're picking that car up in Lompoc today. About 200 miles away. That's a standard drive for us, isn't it? And yeah, we're going to go have some fun, check out some cool cars, pick up a cool car, and add another project that we absolutely need to our list of projects. All right, guys, let's get on the road. Don't worry, guys. This drive is less than 35 seconds. We're going to get there real quick. Just enjoy the scenery. It's California coast, by the way. It's Catalina Island out there, some other island. Beautiful coastal view. I mean, you can't beat this unless you can beat it. And then let me know how you beat it. What do you got? Mountains? Trees? Animals? Those are all cool. All right, guys, we're out here at the Hot Rod Ranch. I got a chance to walk around with Gil. He showed me some really cool cars. I saw some cars I can't even show you, but it was cool to see them all. Dude, check out all these awesome cars that he has in his shop. This is his home shop, not his workshop. So these are kind of like just parked or stored or waiting for their next life, or their shot at everything. This was a buddy of his who passed away. That was his 32 with a big blown Hemi in it. Obviously, that thing's amazing. Tons of parts and just cool things that you'd expect to see as kind of a hot rod vibe. You know, if you're allowed to set it up on your ranch, on your property, this definitely had that vibe going for it. If you look around my garage, you see I've got kind of the same thing going on. This vet was awesome. He had another one that was for sale, but it was already sold. But they are so cool. I would love to get an early vet like that. Just an amazing, beautiful car. One of the Roadkill or Dirt Everyday trucks that was sold already. And then just a couple of Gil's customer trucks and cars and things that he's sorting out or gonna use or sell or whatever. But just kind of cool stuff to see hanging out in the yard here. And we're here now to pick up the Cadillac Gremlin. This thing is just as nasty as you would expect it to be, sitting out here for a couple years. It does look like somebody came through though and put the motor back on the mounts. They look to be in the right spot, and it does have an oil filter on it, so that mystery might be kind of quick to figure out what's going on there. She's nasty, but she's beautiful at the same time. Look at those front wheels, are cool. All right, I'm gonna go ahead, get this guy loaded up. Maybe I'll take a cool drone shot of it first, and then we'll get it loaded up. I'm gonna throw some stickers on the doors, and we'll get this thing heading home. I got to hang out with Tony while I was out here. That's who's helping me carry these tires here. We picked those up. Those are from his car. It's actually the Chevelle wagon that he bought off of David Freiburger as well. He didn't end up using those tires. They were kind of like a radial drag slick kind of thing. So they're perfect, and they're the exact size of these Gremlin tires. So we made a deal on those, threw them in the back of the truck so that we could you know, have some good tires for the back of this thing when it's time to put new tires on it. Tony also has a car, that same car he is selling. So if you're at all interested, maybe you saw those episodes. It's a like a 72 Chevelle wagon. It's super cool. It's got like a brand new motor in it. He's looking to get 12.5 out of it. He's done a lot of suspension work on it and a lot of other stuff. So if you want to get a hold of Tony, hit me up and I can direct you to him. He does have a private Instagram. So hit me up. I'll pass your info along to him if you are interested in that car. Tony was a super cool dude, and I appreciate him hanging out with me and helping me get the car loaded up. That was a fun little chore, but it wasn't bad. Such a tiny little car. It's just a matter of, pulling it up there. And you can see that it was a windy day. The drone is moving around like crazy. This is with it full stabilized everything, and it's still got quite a bit of movement up in there. But it was a fun day. I'm glad I got to go up there, check out the ranch, meet everybody. Gil had to run out, so he wasn't there during this part of it. But it was good to meet these guys and check out all their stuff. This is like their back lot of stuff. All right, guys, we're all loaded up. We're going to head down the road, say goodbye to Gil, and hit the road here. So just got done loading up that car out at Hot Rod Ranch with Gil and Tony. And sorry, I'm looking around because I'm driving. Man, what nice guys. That was really cool. And I got to tour the property and kind of see some of the cool stuff they've got stashed out there. It's awesome. I can't tell you about a couple of the cars because that was sworn to secrecy, but they were cars you would like. They were cars you want to see. I got to see them, and that was awesome. Anyway, guys, I'm driving home. I'm gonna make it really easy on you. I'm just gonna drive straight there. We'll probably see this car tomorrow or later tonight when I'm getting it unloaded. But yeah, that was a really cool day. I am stoked on it, and see. Tell how epic that is, but it's pretty epic. Beautiful crashing waves, birds flying through the air, Catalina Island, Santa Cruz Island, or whatever those are. Yeah, super cool. Super cool. You guys can't even see me. I'm home. The car's home. You can't see it either. It's too damn dark. Hey, let's see if we can get light somewhere. 12 hours of driving, or 12 hours out of the house. 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., something like that. Actually, a little later than that now. Anyway, long day. I think you can see me there. All right, guys. Give it a second. It'll be daytime. We'll take a look at that thing. All right. All right, people, we made it home. It's another day. We got the Cadillac Gremmie here, the Caddy Gremmie. It hasn't been registered since 23, so it's been sitting for about 3 years. It's nasty inside and out. It is just full of junk, spider webs. Look at those puppies up in there. And look at the filth on that window. If you guys need your car turned into a barn find real quick, talk to the guys out there at Hot Rod Ranch. He could store it for you, get you a $20,000 patina on that thing in no time flat. No, it's just sitting out in the barn. It gets a lot of filth on it. They did me a favor by pulling the car out, actually. So when I got there, the car was ready to load up. You saw that. It made it much easier for me instead of having to air up the tires, drag it out, do all that. You guys see everybody do that on the rescue shows. This is not a rescue show. This is a genuine rebuild, revival, actual shop time, making things nice, drivable, reliable, and something that we can really enjoy. Check out those freaking tires, man. There's nothing left on there. So I don't think those are the rims that were on this last. So last, I think it had this set of rims, front and rear. I rewatched some of the videos. I can't get a couple of them, so I'm trying to find some still so I can figure out exactly what tires are on it and wheels are on it last. Not that it matters. We can do whatever we want. It's our car now. But I'm just curious for that. So these flat, they're Mickey Thompsons. They're just like the little, you know, designed for drag racing only, you know. But we'll see what we can do. And we definitely want to get this car to where we can take it for a pass. I've never actually run a pass on a drag strip. So this guy seems like a great opportunity to take it to the drag strip, run it. Maybe we'll take it if they're still doing duct tape drags next year. Maybe we'll be ready for that. It can go back to where it came from, you know. Side pipes are intact. Front suspension looks like it's intact. The motor, Freiburger set this up as if the motor had been shifted forward and the motor and transmission were actually into the radiator. Everything here looks good. He talked about the oil filter being knocked off, but the oil filter's on there. So I'm not really sure what's wrong with it at the moment. I'm gonna check the dipstick, make sure there's oil in there, you know, and it's safe to try and fire it up. And then I think we're gonna try and fire this thing up. We'll look under it real quick just to make sure there's nothing obvious going on. But I'd love to have a running Cadillac Gremlin that we can drive around and do stupid shit with. Also got, I'm not okay. I also got these cool tires that I got off Tony up there. These were on a car that Freiburger just sold to Tony. He pulled them off because they were ridiculous for that car. That's a Chevelle wagon, which is for sale. Maybe I'll put a picture of it. You guys check that out if you're interested in it. I think he wanted $12,500 for it. It's a nice wagon with like a brand new motor in it. Hit me up. I'll put you in touch with Tony, and maybe you guys can work something out. Or you can watch Freiburger's channel to see that car and see everything they did to it. It was super low. It has a new motor. It was on the Holden Brothers show. And now Tony's had his fun with it, and it's up for sale. But I got these cool tires for the rear. ET Streets, which are Mickey Thompson as well. But those are actual like drag radials. So those would actually be a good tire for the back of this thing, for taking it to the track and seeing what kind of traction we could get out of it, see what kind of fun we can have. I don't think there's a wiper motor on that. Yeah, no wiper motor. These are the things I'm noticing now. I wanted my money back, no wiper motor. But yeah, the motor mounts seem intact. Everything seems intact. So we're gonna have to kind of dig into this and see what's actually going on with it. I'm gonna get it off the trailer now, pressure wash it everywhere, and you know, take a quick look at it, see what we can get going. All right. It's a little departure from our Tesla-powered cruiser, right? This is exact opposite. These are my two sides of my personality here. Extremely efficient, powerful, quiet Tesla power, or the biggest production motor ever made. 500 cubic inch Cadillac motor. There's one in here. There's one inside the Econorado that we have. I've got probably 4 or 5 more tucked in my trailers for other projects. Those are the two motors, I mean, like, I really like. The full electric and the giant gas motor. So, hey, I didn't claim to be sane. Let's unload this thing. Okay, having a cage has always sounded like fun. You know, mostly a roll bar. I'm out of breath because just crawling over that is a nightmare. Not a small dude either. But, holy hell, that is not a fun thing. It needs to have a removable piece, you know? Something, because that's just stupid. Anyway, it's down. It's on the ground. It's ugly. Let's see where we can go from here. Quick change of plans, people. We're gonna assemble the new Vever pressure washer because this one has been garbage since the day I bought it, and I just ripped the starting handle off. Then we'll wash the Gremlin. We'll get it all sorted out. We're gonna go in it and empty out all the crud that's in there now and see what kind of fun stuff came with the car. And then from there, whatever's next is next. Handful of tiny screws to give me flat tires. I do not like flat tires. That's a waste of money. If you're thinking to yourself, Justin, I thought we were doing work on the Gremmie, not yard work. You may be correct, but I was actually searching for my microphone at this point, and there it is. Look at that, people. That's an hour of my search.
What was it?
Come see if you would ever see this stupid thing.
Over here? Hell no. Hell no, it's in there somewhere, huh?
This.
You're kidding me. I'll be damned.
My magnet backing is missing now, people. I hope that you can appreciate how pathetic that was, that we just had to search for forever to find my microphone. And which means you guys are missing audio for some section of what we were doing. Doesn't matter. We weren't doing anything great. We were just cleaning up the Caddy Gremmie. It's a Caddy. It's a Gremlin. It's getting there, people. Now we're going to try some new stuff with it. Like, will it turn over with a battery? Does it have oil? Some of those things. All right, people. So here's where we're at. We went and got oil. We're gonna fill it with oil because it's got none in there. That's like works for the story that we heard. The story that we heard from Freiburger is that the car was driven in the Hoopty Challenge, hit a curb or something, ripped the oil filter off, pumped out all the oil, was parked at the finish line. It has an oil filter on it. He also said the mounts were bad and that the motor was pushed forward. It looks like it's in the fine spot. They look fine. Might be wrong, but they look fine. But it is out of oil. And I had a little bit of oil on the bottom of the oil pan, so maybe there's a chance there's a crack in the oil pan or something like that. So we're gonna put some oil in it, see what happens, and go from there. That's what we're doing. Well, first, there's a dent. That lives up to the story. Then this thing is swinging all about,
So it's definitely,
which lives up to the story.
it may not even tighten up on the shield.
Yeah, so they might have just ruined that oil filter.
Well, let's hope as long as they didn't bend the threads and the sealing.
No, this one went.
Okay.
That goes right back on.
So that's good.
Okay, that we like.
That's definitely good.
So you can see here, people.
Oh yeah.
That is bent. So that all lives up to the story. It didn't rip the oil filter off. It just sheared the crap out of the side of it.
Put it on, did it seem to go on smoothly so the seal is still there?
Oh, it went on great, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, we take this and just set it somewhere so I don't drop it. No. What are you doing? No, we're over here somewhere. I just don't want it.
Somewhere.
I just didn't want to drop it.
Oh, I thought you wanted to get rid of it.
No. Well, I'm going to get rid of it by taking it and disposing of it properly.
I wouldn't have anything to do with that one.
Dispose of your oil and oil filters properly. They take them back for free at AutoZone, Craigan, whatever these places are called.
Just give them the oil filter.
My dad was going to pour that oil in the bushes. Anyway, here we're trying to get the thing to crank over, and even with my great jumper cables, that thing was so dead, that motor's so big, it wasn't doing a darn thing. So, pulling the battery, I'm going to go grab a new battery real quick, and we'll see what this thing can do. I'm back.
I saw an interesting thing on your table.
He's back too. He's always here. He's always here.
You can't get rid of him. You just can't. Saw a thing on YouTube.
Yes.
This woman, her father, her kids, this you'll like this since you're one of my kids. Her kids are taking everything from her.
Oh, God. Can you give me her kids' information?
Yeah, it's, believe me,
It's all right. I'll take my whim.
Okay.
You don't have a grandpa leaving you anything.
No, I don't. That's true.
I know what we got.
So what do you think? Want to put a little...
The ignition's not on, I don't think.
How do you know?
There's some switches here that say stuff like on.
Oh, that would be helpful, yeah.
Okay.
Let me put this out of the way. I don't want to cut myself with it.
I hate this car! It's got this roll cage, but I'm a normal size human. The car's already small.
You're not normal.
Then you add this bar, and there's no way to get in and out of this thing.
Well, oh yeah, well your butt won't fit, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't think you're going to be getting out.
No, I already had to do it once, and it is misery. Okay. Does that do anything? No.
Yeah, it runs your throttle.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, totally runs your
Okay.
throttle. That's open, full open. Let me see, hold on, let me see if I can get it again. Oh, that's up in the bottom. Okay. Baby.
Give it a little spray. Give it a tiny spray. Spray it. Okay, back out.
Have we got gasoline? Do we know that yet?
Yeah, there's probably gas. Okay, hold on.
You're going to have Louise get it done for us.
It's fucking misery. It's a Okay, we came with like a...
This is what it is, so yeah.
Yeah, it's an accelerator pump. So thankfully, this car came with this.
This is their stuff they had?
Which includes some accelerator pump,
Gasket, yeah.
whatever those are called.
But that means you're going to have to take the whole carburetor off.
Yeah, whole carb's got to come off right now. Flip it upside down, remove that, put it back on.
Okay, so we need some wrenches. Do you have any wrenches?
Yeah, it's going to be whatever that is, like a 1/2 inch,
Right, guys,
pop,
all
pop, pop.
these.
Plus these guys, which are going to be 9/16 or 5/8.
Okay, that's good.
Not bad.
This is going to be fun.
Woohoo! All right, guys. Did you hear that thing go blah, 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 blah? It was cool. So, we do have an issue, though. So right here,
Gasoline.
out of the accelerator pump on the front bowl, it's just dripping, 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 and we got a puddle of gas there. It smells sort of like gas, which is good, even though it's probably 3 years old.
I tasted it. It tastes like gas.
And my dad tasted it, and it tastes like gas. Somehow he's got that knowledge.
I know gasoline taste from years old.
Yeah.
My MC used to gush gas everywhere.
So we're gonna pop the carb off, flip it over. Thankfully, the car came with this, which is a nice little rebuild set. Not really a rebuild, but it includes some springs, metering jets, I think, bowl gaskets, all the stuff that we need to do this, and even little jet.
Oh, so this one here too, Justin.
Yeah, so they're both bad. That's the same spot.
Pump on that side.
That's the same spot
same,
on that.
Same exact
Yeah.
device.
So we're just going to change those real quick and see where we're at. Although I really wish we had oil pressure right now.
Well,
Turning over a couple times, it should have had it.
you really think so?
Yeah, it should be damn close to regular oil pressure right now. So,
I'll leave this. I'm gonna let
how is that your plan?
Huh?
What's your plan right
I'm
there?
just gonna let it dry out, just to keep it out of.
But we're removing
I'm
that.
not gonna start the engine. Bad.
No. We are just changing that float bowl and we're good.
You think so, huh?
This is worth telling the story here, people. With this adjustable open-ended wrench that my father yelled at me when I was a young child.
You're damn right I did.
We were working on the MG, and he asked me for a wrench or something, and I gave him this, or one like it.
And that's what they call a monkey wrench. You know why?
And he yelled at me. He said, "We do not use," he keeps talking, but we don't use Mickey Mouse tools in this house.
When I undo this, Justin, it's going to undo this.
And then, yes, that's right.
You're okay with that?
I'm cool
See
with
it-
that,
see how
yeah.
it comes back?
Jump to 30 years later.
And he
I
still
swear to
uses
God,
it.
the only thing the man owns are adjustable open-ended wrenches.
Not true. Not true. Not true. Not
Do you
even
think you
close.
have even close to a full set of wrenches?
Me? No, because you've taken all my...
I took
because you
none of
took
your
all
wrenches.
my good tools out of my house. That's why. Okay. Yeah, what he doesn't tell you is he took all of my tools.
Yeah, there were 3 of them.
Oh, yeah, right.
God. They're all gonna start giving me money, or maybe they'll hook me up with a Social Security voucher for watching you.
Sorry for me. They're going to say that poor old man.
That poor old man is right. I get if it was there. If we just found your wine collection, we'd just start drinking it. We'd never even think that it was worth something.
I wouldn't know how to have a wine collection.
Yeah, I know. We got your 68 bottles of $2 Chuck.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we used to buy $2 Chuck by the case, literally,
I know.
because we had believed or were told that
You're high class.
we were told that if you had a glass of wine every night, that it was good for you. So we did that for a while.
The
and
wine
$2 Chuck-
industry was definitely
they
selling
were
that
on my
for a
case, I
minute.
guess, yeah.
My wife, who's watching this, did throw away some bottles that, even if they were bad, we should have tried them, because they were actually like quality bottles.
Well, why-
and they were 20 years old, because they had just so much cork and stuff floating in them that she just didn't
That was
want to
because
deal
they
with
had
it.
cork to stop them, right?
Yeah, and eventually it comes apart and whatever, but you know,
Oh, I would-
she's
I
just
mean-
got her ways.
Okay,
You've got
are
your
we-
ways, don't you, sweetheart? It's not your fault.
Alma, we love you. Okay, what are we going to do with these?
Those are trash.
Literally?
Yeah, trash.
Literally trash?
Yeah, and then this goes back on that way, and we're gonna see what it does.
I started these, but I didn't tighten them. Probably a good idea if I tighten them now.
I tightened everything.
No, you didn't.
Oh no, not those. I didn't tighten those. Those should be tight. Please tighten those. I'm gonna mix this up some race fuel, and then we'll be in business. Oh yeah, oil pressure.
You got pressure, that's
Yeah, it's got oil pressure. It's got 50 PSI. That's great.
oil.
50. Awesome. Oh, it's got a huge cam in it. All right. Well, that's super, super cool, people. Are you guys reading my audio? No, that's the other one.
You just made your money.
Are you guys reading my audio? Yeah, definitely. He just said I made my money. I made a good investment here, I think. I think what we're going to find out, we're going to cut that open maybe tomorrow or the next day and do like an inspection of the oil filter. I'm going to drive it first, but we'll see if it's full of metal shavings. If it is, then of course the motor has to come out, come apart, do that whole thing. But let's hope it's not, because that old oil filter was on there, just cracked in back. So maybe they ran it and it just was fine. We're gonna go with that.
Why don't we pull the plugs and see what they look like?
Plugs aren't the problem. The plugs will look fine. The oil filter is gonna be what shows you what's wrong, because it's gonna show metallic bits in it.
I think the fact that it's so rough is the cam. You think it's the cam?
I think, oh, that's cam. This thing has a huge cam in it.
I know that, okay.
So when it's running rough kind of at the higher RPM,
Sure sounds
that
like
might be the more like that we don't have the advance hooked up and that we don't have the best fuel in it, even though I just put in some new fuel. It's still running really 3-year-old fuel.
Is there any tubing around here that used to be?
No, it doesn't look like anything. So when I talk to Freiburger, I will ask him if it had an advance hooked up on it.
Sure looks like
and he'll be, I mean, it's set up for it, but
through here, yeah.
But they may never have hooked it up. They may have just set it for its optimal advance, right? So it's set for wide open throttle, drag strip style.
You say this was for some kind of off-road thing? I thought it
was No, it's not for off-road. It's for, see, like that would have been on the metering block, would have been where that went. And I got to replace that cap anyway. This is set for, this car was built for a drag race. So a 1/4 mile. Boom. Do you get that?
What's the hood like? Did you have any holes?
Yeah, I got the hood. It's leaned over on the Lincoln over there. It doesn't have a hole in it yet, but I think it should. It most certainly should have a scoop on it. But I don't know. I'm debating whether this motor, first we got to make sure it runs and everything, whether it stays in here or not.
If it's as good as you said and it's worth as much as you say, you can sell it and make some dough.
Oh yeah, that would be gross though. I could use this in a different car that deserves this motor and put something that would be great in this car
If you save this correctly, keep it preserved and not in the dirt. Or
yeah, of course.
You know what I mean,
thank you for insulting everything about me.
Well, that's the thing I worry about you. I mean, I see so much stuff that's just left in the open.
Don't worry about that part. But my point is that this motor is too awesome
to waste
potentially for this car.
Junk like this, yeah.
Well, this car's pretty cool in itself. It's just this is a lot and you're never going to use it. Where if I had like I've got a 283 with an overdrive, right? That would still be V8, tons of power, really fun driver. And then you could take this to go get coffee and enjoy it.
And you wouldn't need the roll bars, then you could cut them out.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd at least cut this sidebar out. That sidebar is misery.
Try to get in there. Well, I just meant just cut this up.
Yeah, I'd leave the roll bar.
You could actually, you could reshape it. You could just make it go down and cross rather than just straight.
Right. You can also put a pin in them and you can hinge them, so then you can swing them out, or you can remove them and only put them back in if you're going to go to the track. But I don't know how to do that legally.
Do you know where the headrest is for that one?
No, but we're going to do different seats, and if we're keeping this at all. This is just for right now. This is what this is. All right, Dad. We're gonna. That should be water.
Yeah.
Nasty water, but water.
Yeah, it's water.
All right. We're gonna shut down the cameras. We're gonna change batteries. We're gonna lay out a different camera setup
Change batteries
in my camera so they don't die. I like it. All right, it's like rainy shit weather, so I'm gonna pack up everything so nothing gets ruined, because it's supposed to rain tonight. And we're gonna have to drive it tomorrow morning or the next day. But in this video, so just give it a minute, we'll be driving the car. I'm not gonna do time travel because there's too much to be done. But I'll see you in a couple minutes. So the day of adventure here in the shop, people. So we realized yesterday that the Gremlin is leaking fuel. Not only did it leak from the carburetor, which was an easy fix, it was just the accelerator pump, whatever those are called, baffle things, they were leaking. But now, diaphragms, it's leaking from the rear. It's either the fuel pump or the fuel tank. And if you've ever watched the shows that this is in, it does have a gash in the fuel tank. So my fear is that that's leaking. My hope is that it's just a fuel line is rotted and I could just replace that section. So I'm gonna pull it in now, take a look at that, see if we can figure it out real quick, and then maybe we could drive the car around a little bit today. All right, well, we've definitely confirmed, confirmed there's a big hole in that gas tank. Maybe I'll put a screenshot in of the episode, but they had gashed it with a tow hook or something at some point when the motor died, and then put some putty on there. So I'm gonna do the same for today, and then long term I'll order a new tank because that's ridiculous. So it'll have a brand new tank, it'll be a driver. That's the story. I'm gonna get under there now and pop the patch off so all the fuel can leak out, and then we'll go get more patch.
Woo! Oh God, that was that helped. Ridiculous. I'm gonna break the vacuum on this thing here.
What are you doing?
Breaking the vacuum so it'll leak out.
Oh yeah. I don't think it's got a seal on that anyway.
Probably didn't have much.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Given that half of the gasket is missing.
Yeah.
Well, I just said it.
It's all right. Let's let that drain. You're standing directly in front of a camera.
God damn it, I'm sorry. I have no camera.
All right, we're gonna go pick up some gas tank patch. We're gonna go pick up some gas tank patch. It's not something I stock here because it's not something I use, because it's for this kind of horrible situation, and that's it. After that, you gotta replace your tank, people. They got away with it because it's roadkill, but we're a little less roadkilly than roadkill. As in, we don't wanna die, and we want the car to be drivable every day. So we're gonna push for that. Right now, draining the tank, and then going to pick up the patch, then we'll put it on there and see if we can start her back up. We got the car at an angle now so that we've got all the fuel sloshed over to this side. So now I can clean the tank a little bit. It's really pretty clean, but I'm just gonna spray it, sand it, put that goo on there, let it sit for an hour, fill it back up with fuel, take it for a drive, have a great day. Maybe cut out those bars, man. They suck.
My preference is cut out the damn roll bar.
He says, cut out the damn roll bar. I don't know, man. I feel guilty doing it, but I also feel like it's just gotta happen. It's awful. All right, to work. Hey guys, welcome to Under the Gremlin. Here's the gas tank. You see that big old cut in there, and finger for reference. So we're gonna mix this ball up here of JB Weld tank sealant, and I'm gonna pop that in there, give it an hour or so, and it should be hardened and ready to roll. It's been cleaned. It's been kneaded together. It's been sanded, and now it has this big, ugly patch on it. All right, that's it. That's the beauty of this. We're gonna let that just set up for an hour, then we'll set the car back down, maybe 2 hours. Make sure it's not pouring fuel out from the same spot. Fire this thing up, take it for a drive. Say hi, Jim.
Hey, Jim, how you doing?
That's my dad. You know him by now. He's more trouble than he's worth, people.
I'm the most valuable part of the team, of course.
He says the most valuable part of the team. Ah, dear God. All right, guys, we're gonna let that sit for a little bit, and then we'll drop her down and see what we can do. Yeehaw. Yeehaw. After a quick search on what is and what is not NHRA legal for a sub 11 second car, which is what this is, as far as these bars go, they have to be there. But we should be able to leave them there with the swing in and out kit, which is really a removable kit. So I'm gonna cut these damn bars out. I'm gonna leave about a 5-inch section on this side and a 5 or 6-inch section on that side, which would keep us in the 8-inch rule, because it's got to be within 8 inches of the weld-on point on each end. This is what I read. Then I can order the correct links and stuff from Speedway or, you know, Jags or whatever, and we'll be able to weld those on and potentially have a removable bar, side bar. But really right now, this car is so miserable to get in and out of, and for just day-to-day use and car shows and stuff, I can't live with that. So we're taking care of that right now. P.S. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. You happen to be standing there blocking my camera?
No.
You weren't blocking that while you were just holding that?
Oh, hell no, of course not.
This little camera right here?
Oh, no, that looks, maybe that was, I don't know. I don't
I just want to go ahead and show you guys the quality seat mounts we got going here. This one is, I think, 10 washers. No washers, 10 washers. In the back, they've actually got like a shim like that, like a metal spacer. So far from factory seat mounts here, but we're gonna pop that guy out, see where we're at. Trying to use this bucket. Not gonna work very well. This is the seat mounting hardware. Woohoo! That's the good stuff. We're just trying to make it something that's halfway not filthy. Just dirty, not filthy. But also that I can drive comfortably. All right, guys, we've got a seat pretty well installed. We're lowering the car down. We've got a patch on the gas tank. We know it runs, or did run you, so we should be ready to take this thing for a drive. I'm pretty excited about that.
Well, she runs, guys. She does not accelerate well. There's a big bog there. I think its linkage is kind of garbled up, so we're gonna have to sort that out because there's no control. It's like 0 to 100, bah! Which is why I just kind of like whoop, and coming and off. Then I lost my drone. It hit a frickin' tree or something again. There's something wrong with it. Well, now there's probably something super wrong with it that it hit the ground. But yeah, what a day. Hopefully my dad got a couple good shots. Hopefully there's a good shot from the front camera. But that's the episode for today, guys. That was fun. Car runs, seats in, it's clean, the motor seems healthy. I am going to cut open this oil filter, though, and we'll see what's inside of it. That'll tell us if it's really good or not. But at the moment, it seems to run pretty decent, especially for sitting for like 3 or 4 years. Maybe even longer than that. Maybe more like 6 years, because I think they last ran this in 2020. Maybe 2020. But yeah, super exciting. That was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Follow along, subscribe, do the whole thing, and we'll talk to you next week. Thank you so much.
Well, we found the crashed drone. Let's see how bad it is. It looks like it's got a broken elbow, a broken shoulder. Oh yeah, broken parts everywhere. How could something be so awesome and yet so bad? I guess we'll be watching some YouTube repair videos. I don't know, that's the nature of the beast here, people. So, I don't know what happened there. Maybe it was all the dust got in this thing's eyes and it couldn't see where it was anymore. But I don't think that was it, because it says check propellers, and then it crashed. So, some sort of propeller failure. But, I don't know. I guess that's just the way the day's gonna go. That's not gonna be cheap, I can tell you that. Wah, wah, wah.